Okay, after a quick break, I'm back at it again. We're going to try to tackle 1 to 3 more of these today, try to get the production side of things done today. For those who've been following, this is part 7 of producing 8 songs in 8 days. We're still in the production phase. We are recreating songs. This is an actual client hiring me to do this, and I'm just letting you kind of tag along and learn from the process. One thing about recreating a song or doing a sound-alike of a song, reproducing it, think of this like almost like what karaoke companies do when they're reproducing instrumentals for existing songs. It says like that, but not quite. But by doing this, you actually learn a lot about the building blocks of a song. And when you do this as an exercise, it builds your ear, it strengthens your production skills, it helps you in your workflow. And so I'm going to do it, and you're going to kind of tag along, and hopefully I'll kind of talk about what I do as I go, and hopefully it'll make sense for you. Be sure to check out part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 once they're all posted and ready to go. But wherever you are in this process, you can glean from what we're doing today, because it's all, each section that we're working on is all profitable. You don't have to watch it all in a row, although you can do that too. But anyway, let's just dive right into what we're doing in this session, which is working on, it's a pretty short song. It's the intro to Firebuds. It's called On the Move. 45-second long song, so this one shouldn't take us that long, but it does have some complicated rhythms in it, so we'll see how we manage with it. Whoops. Yeah, so we'll see how we manage with it. All right, so let's open up the project. In the previous videos and previous sessions, I showed you how I prepared all of my sessions, but now they're all ready to go, which is great. When I'm in production mode, I don't have to worry about setting up all the preliminary stuff. All my markers, all my stems are pasted in. These stems that you see, these 5 stems, came from a splitter, AI splitter application that takes a 2-track master and separates out as much as it is able into 5 different sections. It's pretty useful. So I use each stem to help me in the process of rebuilding the stems. What I'm going to do here is I'm noticing that my bass is not cut out, so we're going to do that. And we're just going to go through real quick. Oh, we should select all of those for that. Perfect. So those are all cut out. So these are kind of like my little grid pieces that I'll be able to mute once I've replaced that instrument. I can mute it out as we go, and it kind of, over time, we're going to be replacing the new instruments that we're going to create with the ones that are there. So this first marker is a drum intro. So let's listen to it. It looks like a bass and drum. So let's start with the drums by soloing the drum part. Let's listen to that. Okay, these are really loud, so let's turn that down just a little bit in my ears. There's like I'll have to do some automation in the mix down process. It looks like it's a low pass, slowly opening up to intro that, which we can automate that. But for now, we'll just not worry about that. Let's just see if we can find the groove. I'm wondering if we can find just a loop that kind of has that groove. It's kind of, call it like a bombastic sounding loop. Let me see what we can dig up in here. See if we can find something real bombastic here. Now this up here there's a couple here. sound is off to the left. There's a lot here that are in the ballpark, actually. Oh, I like that as a topper. We might have to come back to that. Two-step jump beat. Man, we're like so close on some of these. Ooh, that sounds the most like it. It's not as hard, but I'm sure I can, with some distortion, maybe make that feel. I think I'm going to use that. So I'm going to drag it down here and go to there. Let me solo this and see if it's in the ballpark of what. Yeah. I'm not going to worry about that record scratch thingy. I want to put this below the drums. So then what I'm almost wondering is, what if I paired this, if I've got my drummer track here, let me turn the loop off. If I go to my drummer track and hit, let me make sure that I've got my screen grabbing. So if I go into my drums, solo it, and I'm almost wanting to change out my drummer. It's it's almost like funky. We could try funky songwriter, maybe. It's like kind of a funky groove. So let's try under. Yeah, let's try funky songwriter. I mean, who knows what that'll sound like? Change drummer, sure, yeah. And if we like it, then we'll roll with it. Let's see what this sounds like. Feel like I need to just solo these drums to see what they're doing. Maybe. I'm going to work on, what I'm going to do here is switch out this drum kit. It selected for the drums, I don't know what it selected, the Sunset kit, which might be good. But I'm going to go to producer kits, and I'm going to open up that same Sunset kit, because that's going to give me multiple channel breakout for each part of the drum kit. And while I wait for this to load, it's loading up here. The drum kits actually take quite a bit to load. They're very, the drums sampled in Logic are pretty deep. Like each kit, I think, has like over 3 hours of audio recordings of just different articulations and things that, you know, when anybody tries to knock on the stock Logic drums, I have to like stand up for them, because they actually can sound really good, but they also can sound bad too. You have to tweak them. Now, why I can't, oh, there they are. I love that snare. Okay. The kit sounds good to me. drums sound fine to me. So if we take that plus, maybe if I turn down, it's a good groove to me. It sounds great. So if I were to mute everything and just take out the original drums, let's see if these sound good. I'll take them. That sounds great. And what's the bass doing? Let's hit solo on that. What key is that? I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but it's harder for me to hear pitches when they're low. Like, it's hard when they're a half step apart. I can't always tell. It's crazy.
Hit the sirens, turn on the light.
Dum, bum, da, 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 whatever that is. I think maybe because the last song I was also a half step higher. Let's see. Dum. So we're in the key of B then. I was in the key of C on the last song. Okay. And let's loop this section. I think that's basically it. Well, before we do that, let me show you the little virtual keyboard so that you can see the notes I'm playing. Oh, it's over here. Let me move it to the right screen. All right, perfect. There we go. Great, here we go. Okay, bass is in. And let's mute the original bass and let's see how ours sounds. Sounds great to me. And just to give some sub bass action, let me just copy this over to the sub bass that I have here. And I want to make sure that my sub bass range, it lets me, sometimes this is limited to, how about C8? C8, perfect. Great, sounds great. Awesome. No piano, so we can mute that. Let's go to other, see what we got. Nothing, just some of the reminiscent drum stuff got leaked in there. Yeah, so what we'll probably do in the mixing stage is put some distortion on it to make those drums really just crazy. But for now, they're fine in this stage of the game. All right, we're still in the intro. Okay, we have like a little siren. We got a couple of sirens. So that would be under sound effects. We might see if we can find something on the loops. But let's just see what the drums are doing. Okay, so the drums are basically just more of the same. So we're going to take this, move it over, and move that over as well. Gotcha. And we'll do the same thing. I think it's the same thing. Great. And move that over. So we can mute the drums now. Mute the bass and the piano. which just leaves some of these sound effects that we need to try to find. So let's see if I just type in siren, see what we get. That could work. That could work. Ooh, that's good. I like that one. That one's great. Okay, so where does that one go? That's awesome. Stop now. Stop. Lord, stop. Oh my gosh, how long do you go? Holy mackerel. Can we just... Thank you. It's terrible. It just kept going. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to take that piano out temporarily and create some real estate over here. For now, I'll drag my sound effects down here. Let me put my cursor right there. And let's drag this first one. It's obviously going to be on the beat, so I'm going to drag my first siren right here, and it's going to be... And I think we need to drag it. Man. Is it there? Snap. Let's turn snap off. I want that siren to hit right on the downbeat. And then it's only going for 2 beats. It's only going to go until here. So we're going to literally just snap it. Let's turn the snapping back on. And we're going to snap it right on the beat. So we're going to cut it right there. Okay, then we need like almost like a square siren. Let's see if that's what we get here. That one might be useful. There it is. Oh, we're lucking out. Okay. Now, I think we're going to trick this a little bit. We're going to move it here, just below. And would be so great. Let's see if it's... Would love to get a triplet feel on this. I'm going to try stretching it, but there's so many things that I need to do in order to make this thing work. First thing, I'm going to go back and, well, I'm going to take the loop out for just a second so I can just disengage this. This one started with the high part. This one started with the low part. Da, da, da. But this one is high, low. So I'm going to slide this here so that the low part of it is the start, and then I'm gonna cut it right at beat 3. Snip this thing. Okay, then what we've got to do. Hang on. Okay, so that's going to also go for 2 beats. And this one's slower. So using the waveform here, I want to cut it right there. Cut, delete. Now, here's where things get tricky. I want to go to my flex tool and see if I can flex this thing to last for 2 bars like that. Nope, it just sized it. I need to, wait. Alternate tool. Where's my flex tool? Where's my flex tool? Oh, there it is. But it's not letting me stretch the, okay, that's for transients. Let me see if I can get, oh man, will it? No. I wonder if it will, maybe I have to tempo. I mean, it should be tempo locked, but maybe I can do a tempo analysis. Then it'll let me stretch it. Ah, yes. Okay. Now, let's see if it will. My goodness. I need to stretch this. How can I, let's see if we can speed this thing up. I wonder, let me go in here. Go over here to see what our options are. Track. Length. Double half change, split, bounce, join, trend, convert, time stretch. Time stretch, region length 2. Okay, that's what we want. We want to time stretch this thing. Sorry, most people might be able to do this a lot faster, but this isn't something that I do that often. So you're having to walk with me as I figure this out. So we want this to go for 2 bars. So we set our locators, and we want this to be the same length as those 2 bars. So I set my locators and then go to, was it under functions? I can't remember. I think it was under functions. Okay. No, it was under edit. Length, time stretch, region, length, 2 locators. Okay, let's see if this did it. Convert and process. Seems that actually worked. Now, the last thing is this is still coming in a little early, so let's move that to there, and then so that's pretty good. Okay. All right. Huh. Now maybe I can stretch it. It's still not letting me use my stretch. Length change. Will I let me? Oh, there it is. There it is. There we go.
Hit the sirens.
There it is. Okay. Okay. Then this is the fast siren right here. We're going to spend most of our time on this song getting these sound effects, which sometimes is the hardest part of just getting all the individual sounds that you hear. Okay, I thought I heard a fast one. That's a slow one. There we go. That's the one. And that one I think we can just pop right in the 3rd slot right there. Okay. And again, we want this to sort of be in rhythm. So I'm just going to slide this to be right on the beat. Okay, now. And how long does that go for? Okay. Cut it there, delete, and let's listen. And maybe it would be good to just take that all the way to the beat. Okay. Okay. Huh. All right. That was meticulous, but we got it. And if I were to mute this, what does our sound like with? So some of those sirens that kind of bled into the vocal track. So let's mute that just to see what ours sounds like by itself. That's great. We got it. All right. Perfect. Neat. All right, let's go to this next section. Now I have this like almost like tom loop. We're adding like it's the same thing, but same groove, everything in the beat that we had before, but I want to add some toms. It's almost like a Fred Flintstone tom groove. Get. It's just like this bombastic tom groove. Let's see if we can recreate that. I really don't know if we can, but I think we can. I think we can. So I want to copy what we've done so far and bring that over. Oh no. Got to reinstate my grid up here. There we go. And stretch it out to the length of the, to the chorus. All right, there's a 2/4 bar there. Okay. And we can take this groove, copy it over, and also loop that to be there as well. Okay, and let's see in the loop section if there's any more kind of under beats. Tom, well, not Tim, Tom. See if there's any tom grooves. Rolling tom beat, yeah. Let's go back to that rolling tom groove. That. Let's go with that. Let's go with that little thing. Let's go with that. I think that might give us that extra little beef on this verse. And let's solo it. I think that works. And yeah. And let's put this loop right up here with its friends, with all the other drums. Two-step, here we go. And let's see if I mute this drum track, what it sounds like with just our drums in. Yeah. I like it. That works great, actually. Yeah, it's great. That turned out good. Nice. Cool. All right, so let's see what's in this next section. Actually, oh, we're not at the next section yet. We got this bass line to do. Okay. I think it's still this same bass line. Okay. And pretty sure that this is probably all we need to do. Let's mute that bass. And while we're at it, we can just mute this piano track that doesn't appear to have anything in it. And let's solo this other, see what's going on there. It sounds like it's just a single pad. So, yeah, if I go to keys, we take this first one, and I think all I want is analog waves in there. When I just need a pad, analog waves is my go-to. It's just a good, whoops. No, how about analog waves? Analog waves, yes. Okay, because it's now a track stack, I need to drag it up here. Okay. Okay, let's just hold that in. Just going to be a pedal and hold. Here we go. Oh, let me go ahead and now that I'm playing stuff, put the keyboard on. All right, we'll put that over here out of the way. So you just see what I'm playing. Maybe I don't need, maybe I just need the one octave. Or not an octave, just the note. And quantize that. Okay. I think that does it. So let's mute this and let's listen to all of our tracks together. Great. We're done with that section. And here's the bulk of the song. Oh. It's funny because I thought this song was short, but it does have several sections. Okay. All right, let's listen to the drums. All right. I think we just copy all of our drums over. Let's call this verse, because that's what it is. Not verse. Verse? verse. And we're going to move these guys over. Just put that there. And we'll call this chorus. And this chorus is only going to go till right here. So we're going to just snap everything right there like that. And let's mute those drums. And I wonder if I can find another, just because we have a loop. I'm wondering now if I want to just add for the chorus a kind of find a deep kick in the library. Let's do a new track. Empty channel strip, and let's go over here to electronic drum kit. Let's start at 808 flex, but we're looking for just a powerful kick that's more groovy. Not quite what we're needing for this one, but let's. That's a deep kick. It's deep enough. It's a little long on the sustain, but it's close. I don't like these sounds. What if we just... All right, we're just going to roll with that. Cool. So we layered in just another kick and snare. All right, so that means okay, let's listen to the bass line. I think I know what it is, but let's see. 1, 4, 2, 5. Okay, 1, 4, 5, 1. All right, so bum, 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 bum. That's pretty much it. That's so funny. Okay, and let's go ahead and send that down to the sub bass track. And mute that bass track. Great. And solo the piano. See what that is. Bum. I don't know what that is. Okay, so it's a lot of layered synths. So let's layer some synths. Let's start with our keys here. Let's get rid of some of the basses that we don't need. Delete that. Delete hard bass as well. And we might do electric, but I doubt it. Let's go to straight up keys. Let's figure out what we got here. That's pretty close. Oh my goodness. I can never figure out because there's a 2/4 bar. 1, 2. One, two. And quantize that. Maybe it is supposed to be more syncopated. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. Why is that so hard? 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on. 2, 1. Whoa. 1, 2. I mean, I'm trying to think of how much more I need in terms of synth. Maybe one more. If we go to synthesizer and maybe strings, authentic strings. And if I turn it on. And quantize. Okay, let's mute this and see how everything is sounding. Yeah, works. Next section and save.
First to show up, last to leave. We aren't giving up until our goals achieved. We'll be there soon, there won't be a delay. So hang on tight, we'll be alright.
Okay, it's back to that. Back to kind of raw groove this thing. Actually, we can copy it all from, I think we can just grab it from just right here. Just copy and paste. Maybe we'll luck out. All right. First to show up, last to leave, yo. Okay, here we go. Paste.
First to show up, last to leave. We aren't giving up until our goals achieved. We'll be there soon, there won't be a delay. So hang on tight, we'll be alright. Something's on the way. First to show.
Okay, so it's pretty much the same, but we need to extend a couple of things. Particularly, we need to extend this drum beat to the end and this drum beat to the end so that it just kind of, it's a full bar groove. So let's listen. Just take these and mute them. And let's listen to what we got.
First to show up, last to leave. We aren't giving up until our goals achieved. We'll be there soon, there won't be a delay. So hang on tight, we'll be alright. Something's on the way. First.
Okay, so I wonder if on here we have kind of a wimpy fill, but I'm wondering if we kind of turned up that knob a little bit, if we could get more of a bombastic fill going. See what happens here.
Right? Something's on the way.
Sounded like it did. Yeah. That feels bombastic enough for me.
So hang on tight, we'll be alright. Something's on the way.
All right, so let's listen to everything from the top.
First to show up, last to leave. We aren't giving up until our goals achieved. We'll be there soon, there won't be a delay. So hang on tight, we'll be alright. Something's on the way. First to show up.
Yeah, that works. And then we're back to the chorus.
Rescue crew is on the move. Our crew is on the move.
All right.
Rescue crew is on the move. Our crew is on the move. Our rescue crew is on the move. Firebuds on the move. Our rescue.
Okay. And it might be a double chorus here at the end. It really just might be just copying the chorus here. All right, so let's grab all of that. Copy. No. Don't want the things. Oh, yeah, I did. What was I thinking? Grab all that. And copy. Bring it up here. And paste. And mute these guys. Let's listen to that. Excellent. Okay. Chorus.
Rescue crew is on the move. Our crew is on the move. Our rescue crew is on the move. Firebuds on the move.
Okay, so it ends on that last. So it is a copy, but it ends early. So let's just make sure that it ends when it's supposed to. So let's watch these. Okay. So this is where we cut at the very least, we're going to cut these. Actually, let's cut everything. Actually, not those. We'll leave those off of this. Yeah, we only want to cut, for right now, the drums. Right there. And let's split them. And delete. So it should have been a little bit sooner. Okay, so as we look closely right here, we have one extra hit on these drums. So we're going to shorten everything by oh, right. There. Oh, come on. Right. No. Right. Oh, maybe if I, okay. Dadgummit. All right. If I zoom in a little bit further, I just want to remove that hit. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Weird. And, maybe we need to work on a more bombastic end. Oh, well. What I'll do is I'll just add a kick hit on this acoustic bump. Where is that? We'll just add it right there. Okay, that works. And we'll cut everything else on this beat right here. I need to turn that back on though. No, on this beat right there. Off. And cut, split, delete. All right. Now, if I were to mute these, let's see how ours landed. Mute. That's great. All right. So let's listen to, we're done, it looks like. So let's listen to everything from the beginning, and let's bring in this range of the song. Perfect. And I'll go ahead and mute the vocals. Here we go. Perfect. I think that looks good to me. And we go ahead and save that. And guess what? That means another one is down for the count. So gonna take another break. I might do another one before I have to leave at 4:30, but it might be later this evening. But we've got one, so we've got 2 left to go. So we have produced 6 songs. Wow, hard to believe. Hard to believe that we've produced 6 songs in the last 2 days or whatever, wherever it was. Well, we got 2 more to go, and hopefully we'll get through those pretty quickly, and then we get to move on to vocals. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you have, if you're checking it out later, whatever the case may be sure to comment If you have any questions or if there was something I did that you didn't understand that you're interested in learning more about, I will respond to your comments. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like content like this, and I will do more. This is real life work that I do for clients all the time. And when you do something repeatedly, you learn some tricks. And so hopefully you learned something today. If not, hopefully it was entertaining for you. In the meantime, I will see you on the next video, on the next live stream. And other than that, have a great holiday season, and we will see you